Well, I've had a look through Eric and Mariam's house. They showed me their kitchen, which doesn't have great storage space. It's a little old and ugly, but there's a lot of potential in that room. They also showed me the basement that's old and outdated, but the kids love it. It has a lot of potential. They also showed me the bathroom upstairs, which is a mix between an ensuite and the bathroom that the kids use. I've already made up my mind, and today we get to work.
As long as he does a really good job, it doesn't matter to me which room it's in.
No way. What? That kitchen.
I would take it if he, like, fixed the driveway right now, just to get something done. Oh, hold on, sister.
Oh, let's go see. Is this for real?
Holy cow.
It's a lot uglier than I thought. Eric and Mariam are trying to sell me on renovating their kitchen. You know what she's got? It's a 7-year itch.
I do have the 7-year itch.
But they also have a basement that they'd like to update and a bathroom with a tub that's too big and possibly unsafe. So you'll really only be electrocuted in the tub if you're cleaning it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It's up to me to choose which room needs to be done, and we've already started the work. Let's find out if they're happy with what we're doing.
Hi, Bryan.
How you doing, guys?
Okay.
Welcome back.
All right.
Yes.
You seem to be standing
Let's go upstairs.
Upstairs?
upstairs.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Is this for real? I cannot believe this.
There's the bathroom downstairs.
Believable.
Hey, could we get a laundry chute put in at the same time? Holy cow. When I first walked in the room, my mind was blown. It's like a jigsaw puzzle under there. Look at all that stuff.
Wow. I'm shocked.
I know you guys called me to look at the kitchen. And the kitchen, I totally agree, it does need some work done, but everything in there is functional and fairly safe. You have to take care of that microwave in the art. However, I also just had a feeling, looking at this tub with the electrical issues that were there and the size and shape of this bathroom, that something wasn't quite right.
Got this little piece here, and lo and behold.
Underneath the subfloor, 2 joists have been hacked out. There's plumbing in the wrong spot. There's electrical that's done badly. This is obviously a DIY hack job. I'm trying to figure out now, is that wall original?
It doesn't look like it, does it? It looks like they made this room smaller from an existing bedroom.
You're kidding me.
You are kidding.
No, I'm not. Somebody's moved this wall over, hacked out 2 floor joists that you can see. So we've lost total support here now. This obviously wasn't done with a permit. It wasn't inspected because that would never pass. There's mold underneath all of the tiles that were stuck down with carpet glue.
It's kind of scary when you can buy a house and have no idea kind of what's going on underneath it.
It was a lot uglier than I thought.
I wasn't expecting to be on camera. If I did, I would have worn a little bit of makeup.
No, I don't mean, sorry, I didn't mean you.
Oh, the plumbing. Fair enough.
Obviously, you want your house to be safe and comfortable and functional for you guys, right?
And our kids.
And the kids, of course. But now I want to show you the plan,
Here we go.
okay? The plan.
Ta-da!
For Eric and Mariam's bathroom, we're updating the vanity and toilet, but they'll stay in the same spot, so plumbing-wise, that's easy. The biggest change will be getting rid of the second door to the master bedroom and installing a tub and shower along that back wall.
Uh-oh. What do you see is not there?
No door.
Look how unhappy you look.
I'm not unhappy.
The good news is...
This is that I want candy, but you're giving me broccoli.
Well, what kid wouldn't be happy with that?
I don't think I have a very good poker face. Usually I'm about the pretty when it comes to this kind of reno stuff. I was about the practical with this. We need that door.
The issue getting a tub in here is you don't have space to put the tub across the back wall and still have a door.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay, we don't have space to put a tub here and put a wall up for the end of the tub and the shower because we have a window here.
Gotcha.
It's bad enough I'm not getting my kitchen. I'm shocked now that he's gonna get rid of that bathroom door, but I made a deal and I'm gonna have to trust him.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Take
Bryan.
care.
So? Are you okay?
Oh. You know what? I think once I see the final results, maybe I'll have to wait to see how I feel then. But
Look at that. It's nuts.
This is, yeah, this is pretty scary stuff.
It's a little odd to have 2 doors into the bathroom the way it's laid out, but they feel like they have an ensuite. The kids have access to the bathroom, and they also have a way to sneak out in the morning without waking the kids up. So that is a great feature. However, part of me is telling me, get rid of that door. It doesn't make sense. The other part's telling me, figure something out to make that work. We'll see. Before we can take care of the structural work and sister up the joists, we have to remove all the existing plumbing. Paul, my electrician, is in to get the wiring out. We have to fish new wires up from downstairs, which essentially means taping a new wire to the old one and pulling it through the pathways.
Okay, Paulie?
The absolute worst thing that can happen when you're fishing wires is that the old wire and the new wire become disconnected in the wall cavity.
Pull with all your might.
I'm pulling with all my might. Just as the new wire emerged from the joist bay, they separated.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, it's here. You're good. We almost had an issue.
At first, I thought we had a major problem, but the end of the wire was there, and everything was okay.
That was close. We almost had to go fishing, Paul.
Once we have everything out of there, we can glue, screw, and nail the new joists to the old ones to strengthen up that floor, put everything back into place, then we've got a solid, stable floor to work with.
What are we doing here?
We're looking for a vanity. Hey, look at this. Wow.
High on the functionality.
It is.
Low on the style side. Look at the top of that thing.
Eric and I usually butt heads on design.
Check this out.
Okay.
Uber modern.
Are you kidding me?
Hang on. Give us some time here. I showed Mariam the crazy sink on purpose. I knew it was going to be a no.
Imagine how much splashing. Do you know how many times you would have to clean this sink? This thing here will give me a headache.
Okay, so this is a no, but I wanted to get it so far to an absolute no, so that when I showed her the one that I really wanted, it would move to a real quick yes.
But you know what? There is a problem. Bryan was working on the bathroom, and he told me we can't have anything floating because of the way the plumbing is going to work if we want this to work. So,
Wow, that's disappointing. I thought I was going to close you right here. It was an old school sales tactic, and it didn't work. This, I think, from what we've seen, is the best compromise from the top down, but the top up is brutal.
Okay, so then we keep the bottom, and we change up the top. We can make it work.
Oh, I thought we were stuck on that.
We can find something a little more modern. And you know what the reality of it is? When you're here, do you actually even see the bottom? I think not.
We had to go with something that the base of it would go all the way down to the floor, but the compromise was the top is going to be, I hope, cool and funky.
Hey, guys. Hey.
Hey.
How was the shopping trip?
Okay, we're kind of stuck with a sock drawer for a vanity.
Why is that?
Something with plumbing that has to come up above the floor levels.
Yeah, there's some
Chest or
limitations with the plumbing, for sure.
But you know what? We have to compromise. I have to now lose a door that's pretty critical to our family.
something. True.
So you have some concerns.
It's still a bit of a problem for me. You're gonna have to fix that.
I decided to renovate Eric and Mariam's strangely designed bathroom.
This is that I want candy, but you're giving me broccoli.
We've started dealing with the structural issues and the plumbing and the electrical, and I've sent our couple out to shop for a new vanity. But Mariam still has some misgivings about my plan.
I have to now lose a door that's pretty critical to our family. How are you gonna fix that, Bryan?
So here's what I've come up with. We're gonna move the tub against the sidewall. We're gonna have to pull that window down closer to the original door, build a wall between the door and the tub for all the plumbing. On the other side, we'll pull the toilet into the corner, move the vanity over.
So we get to keep the bedroom door?
We get to keep the door.
Excellent. Now that's a plan.
That is a plan. Now, Mariam, if you want to keep that door,
Yep.
I'm gonna need some help to move that window.
I'll do just about anything to keep that bathroom door. So if it means having to help Bryan put in a window, so be it.
To move the window, we first had to move the rough opening, which meant removing the header from the old rough opening, moving it to the new position, supporting it with jack posts, new king studs, filling in where the old window was, then we could install our new window. That's gonna be, junk's gonna be hanging out the window.
That's a big window.
Good morning. There we go. Hello, Mariam.
Oh, what is going on in here?
So you get this great big window here that opens.
I'm trusting that you know what you're doing. Like, I'm
Swings right
trusting
open.
this is all gonna work out.
Hey, I read about this last night on the internet, so hopefully it goes all right. So we have a bit of vapor barrier here that stops any air that's inside that's really moist and warm from going through the insulation and condensing on the inside of the wall. Okay, Todd's on the roof here like a window squirrel. Look at that. So what he'll
Nice.
just kind of split the difference there. And then we'll use some shims and the pre-drilled holes on the inside to make sure this is nice and level and square. If we install it and we shim it too much and tighten it up in too many spots, you can run the risk of it not being square. So when you open that window, it's not gonna close properly. You want the window to come in, close nice so you can latch it and lock it. You don't want guys like Todd there
Hanging out on
getting
the
up
roof.
on the roof and sneaking
Yeah.
in the window, right? Right, Todd?